A big thanks to all of my Patreon supporters. And a big thanks to all of these donators of $5 or more. Dead Zergling, Radio Raptor, Vlad Tepish 3176, and Brian D0313. You all help make these episodes possible. Howdy, Insufferable Gaming fans. Your old pal Rosser here with some more Battletoads. Last time, we made it to the elevator shaft. This time, we'll be trying to make it to the elevator shaft again. But I have a plan to get there without losing quite as many lives. Now, you may notice that I've lost quite a many lives. In fact, I gained like 6 lives in the surfing level, and yet I lost about 7 or 8 because I couldn't dodge the mines to save my mind. So, I got 2 lives just from getting points on that level, and I got 1 line every time I went across the one jump, and I beat Big Blag without taking a hit and with only letting him touch the ground once. And yet I either got really bad patterns or my reflexes are crap today. Of course, I was just in a job interview, so I could be a bit rattled. But anyway, today, the first thing I want to do is get to the warp on the second area of this level, and I think I know how to do it. If I can do that, I can skip the Inferno level and go to the elevator, which will be a huge help. Especially if I can do it consistently, because I can get to this level consistently. The Inferno level, completely different, okay, gotta run off of here as fast as I can. Okay, that's how I do that. That's actually pretty easy. Now that I'm here, I have a plan. Not a very good plan, and it probably won't work, but a plan's a plan. I think you've already guessed it if you watched the last episode, but I'll explain it when it comes up, just in the off chance that you haven't. This could be great. Could be a disaster. It all depends on split-second perfect timing. So that's where the disaster part comes in. Also, I need to get used to jumping this again. I seem to have missed the first best opportunity. Alright, here we are. I want to scroll the screen up, and... Alright. I can hit these things, well, this is even easier, because I can hit them here without taking any damage at all. Any damage at all. Any damage at all. So here is a no-risk way to actually get enough points to increase my 1-ups without any risk. So I'm just gonna fill myself up on lives. I think we're about halfway up the score ladder. This calls for a celebration. Dance party. Either that or, the usual. That thing, what I like to do to celebrate. Oh so well. Refreshing and heart-murmury. I love it. Oh, back to the grind. looks like that last 100,000 points didn't make a difference, which is a shame, but that's okay. Now, that took almost half an hour. I don't think it was worth it. Because if I get a game over, I can get back to this level faster than that. So, like, you know, to say that I maxed out the score on Battletoads, alright. I'm happy that I can say that I did that. Of course, I could have just lied and said I did it before without spending a half an hour. I'd like to say that's the most boring half an hour I've ever spent today, but I can't, because I spent like 40 minutes waiting for a job interview at the job fair. Not a few hours ago. I applied for the position of stock boy. Stock boy? No. Stock man! Now how do I get that one up? That's something that I haven't figured out yet. What if... Okay. I definitely fall if I hit the roof. But can I... Well, I got the one up, so... You know, I feel like I can make some efforts to actually figure out how to get the one up. Because although my score doesn't go any higher and my one-ups are maxed out, you still get to, like, accumulate them beyond what's on the counter at the top. So while it says 5, I think I've got like 7 or 8 of them. Now. Oh no. Oh no, Melon. Okay. That's going to be a mistake trying to get that. I'm sure you can get it. I don't know how yet. I spent too damn long accumulating lives to play with that now. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to make an actual effort to get through this level. That okay with you? I think you'll appreciate it. I mean, how long will I have to edit that footage? 10 times normal speed? 20 times normal speed? Who knows? Can I hit you from here? Like I could the snowballs. Doesn't look like it. It's nice to have a pipe. Now put that in your pipe and smoke the enemies. Okay, that was a little close, but it's safer than doing it the normal way, I think. Blobs. Blobs are not safe at any speed. But I still have a pipe. I no longer have a pipe. But I picked it back up. That was pure luck. Pure damn luck. Soon the fans will be coming up. And these fans, unlike you guys, do not support me in the least. No, they try to kill me. Frequently and successfully. Damn it! Well, at least we've confirmed the theory that I have more lives than fit on the counter, so that's nice. Because I would have felt pretty damn stupid if it turns out that I did all that for nothing. But I didn't. Things are alright. Wasn't a complete waste of time. Man, I wish I could get that one up and live. I think it just might be a flat-out trap. Maybe if I jump for it when the gap was moving to the right, that could work. I'm theory crafting. I like figuring things out. I didn't figure the warps out on my own, by the way. Someone else did that. I just practiced actually getting to them. Oh god. Son of a... Well, Baxter Stockman at the local Bilo. Yeah. I'll make enough money to afford to upgrade my video card. Which is a concern. Because it's seen better days, friends. Really like to get one of those fancy 1070s, which are almost as good as a 1080, but $200 cheaper. Or, here's the kicker. If I have an actual job, damn it, if I have an actual job and I don't increase my expenses any, I can get the 1080. Wouldn't that be something? I could rock all kinds of games then. That's the dream. Being able to afford to keep doing your hobbies. I'm picking up a job so that I can continue to make video game videos well into the next decade. And I am fine with that. Also, gonna have to update my hard drives. I don't think there's any getting around it. This freaking... Damn it! Why am I so bad at this? I should be good at this by now. I've done it enough damn times. Actually, I haven't done it very many times at all, have I? Oh, the last 30 minutes have been negated in the last 5 minutes. I'm back to having very few lives, but that being said, I've gained valuable knowledge. Knowledge that I should have retained from the last episode, but I didn't. So really, all of this is my own damn fault. I get that. I've made peace with it. Ah! When you play as many video games as I do, you know, you're bound to get confused once in a while. Frickin' slimes. You know, I was consistently getting to the fans last episode. Now I can't even... I hit jump! I hit jump! I hit it! I hit it like a ton of bricks! Damn you, Battletoad. How dare you defy my input? You don't listen to Professor T. Bird's input, you listen to my input. I am the controller. Wait, no, I think that was, like, the PlayStation Move. Or Xbox, spy camera thing. What was it called? Xbox... You know, the camera that kinda worked. I can't remember what it was called now. Oh well. It nay is important. Wow. Right down the crapper. That's where this run has gone. Very quickly. Alright, so things we've gained so far. The ability to hit the warp in the snake pit. Which, honestly, that will help a lot. But I'll skip the Inferno level. People were asking why I didn't take the warp in the snow level in order to get to the... Well, I forget which level the warp in the snow level takes you to. But the point is, the reason is because the route I'm taking gets you more lives from the easier levels. And if there's one thing I need, it's to make lives in the easier levels. Like Surfin' City, back before it screwed me over. Because any level where you're moving forward, you're making a lot of points, which translates to 1-ups. Oh. Did I not die to that this time? Amazing. Give it time, give it time. I thought I could make it. Bye, pipe. You shall be missed. Flies. Now comes the gas. After the gas comes the fans. Ass, head, hole. You know, I honestly do think that my timing is just off today. Just flat out off. You know, after my job interview, I went by to give blood, and they said that my blood pressure was through the roof and that I had a fever. So, maybe I'm coming down with something. Well... we keep trying. I mean, over time, on average, I'll get better. Maybe not episode to episode, maybe I won't make progress in that case, but like, overall. You know, if video games are a graph, I will eventually trend upward. Didn't think I was gonna make it there for a second. Whee! Jumping the things. I was gonna say balls, but then I decided that jumping the balls sounded a little suspect. Sounded like it made me a little bit too desperate. If anything, you should approach these balls cautiously. Make a cost-benefit analysis of jumping the balls before you go, you see. Oh, I'm gonna get killed by these guys again. Nope, I'm not. Well, huzzah. Alright. And up. No, 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 no! And down. Down I went. Why do I keep trying to grab that when the girders are sliding in? I don't know. I know it's not gonna work. On some level. Ah! That was dumb as hell. We ain't doing so hot, folks. Wait for it, and then there you go. That saved you a whole second. That's what we're looking for. Huzzah. I almost got myself electrocuted because I'm getting impatient. That is the #1 killer in this game, getting impatient. Because there's no time limit. The only thing that can kill you from hesitation is stuff on the auto-scrolling levels. Also, standing in the middle of these guys is very effective. I should just wait for that one to come to me. Or at least, you know, wait for it to get in a better position. All that waiting, and it's gotten me twice. Out damn standing. Truly, I am the consummate gamer. It's a consummate! Consummate! This idiot wouldn't know majesty if it bit him in the face. Ha! That was a snap Twitch decision. There we go. Okay. Bullish heal. That one's gonna blow me left. Right. Right, it'll blow me to the left. Correct. Kick, punch. All in the mind. What is the mind? Doesn't matter. What does matter? Never mind. Just kick the damn thing, Holmes. This level, man, is clearly getting to me. I guess I should have known that my temperature and my blood pressure would be up. My lips are also so dried that they've cracked as well. And usually that doesn't happen when you're completely normal. I mean, if your dog's nose would dry, you take him to the vet. I often wish I could just go to a damn vet. It's a hell of a lot cheaper, the wait time's shorter, and they know what they're talking about. I mean, shit, just give me a shot for distemper. Or whatever the hell it is. You know, I haven't had a moist, shiny coat in decades. Give me a vitamin B shot. Come on, Mr. Doc. And you'd be like, yep, that ought to do the trick. That ought to fix that pup's dry skin. That'll be 20 bucks. Whereas a normal doctor would charge you, you know, 300 bucks plus prescription fees. At least. Or your insurance if you're fortunate enough to actually have insurance. See, now, if I get this job, I can actually afford to get insurance. Which will be nice. Because I've kind of been needing insurance for quite some time. For all of my myriad health problems. Would have loved to have gotten that great insurance that they said that you could get for practically nothing if you didn't make any money, but turns out I didn't qualify for it. Because my family makes too much money. You know, the family that's completely broke because they keep trying to live outside of their means and keep up with the Joneses by living on credit. That very self-same family. But I live in the household, so the income counts. Bet you didn't know that about American healthcare. Or maybe you did, I don't know. It's been a constant source of my frustration. And I don't usually like to talk about stuff like that, but sometimes you just gotta vent, you know? I mean, I'm not gonna say it's good or bad, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that it's helped, too. You know? Nothing in life, politics, or anything else is completely black and white. It's all shades of gray. How the hell do I get past that section without taking a hit? That's... I've lived. I just happened to remember where I thought the floor was, which was nice. Okay. But yeah, people take crap too seriously, you know. I might rant or vent for a while, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm not... You know, I don't think I have all the answers. I don't think anyone has all the answers. Everyone thinks they've got all the answers. And everyone gets pissed when you say that they don't. Can I jump over? Nope, can't jump over that. Okay. Alright, that is a sticking point. That particular section. At least I still have a continue, that's cool. And we go up now. Yay. Outstanding. Exactly. Pre-Suckley. Jason Pre-Suckley. I'll get through this eventually. You know, I would like to at least get back to the farthest point of this level that I made it to on the last run. That'd be at least nice, I guess. You know, maybe my problem is that I'm relying too much on the metal pipe, but I have a feeling that I'll really need it later, you know? Damn. I needed to make it through there. Be alright. Okay. It's hero time, man. See, not having the pipe here seems like it's a huge boon. Okay. I can stand here without getting blown back. Can I alter my bounce speed? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, that was timing. That was good timing. That's what I like to see. Now, next sticking point right here. I can survive a hit from up top, but not from down here. Ah, thought I had it. See, if I rush forth, I can wait a second on the bottom tier, and then I can use better timing. So that's how I get through that, I think. By the way, this is my last continue. I'm nearly 100% certain of that. Let's jump up. Okay. We got a fan. I think it's sucking inward. No, 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 no. I didn't want that to happen at all. Now did I? That's my last highest point, so we've gotten to the point where it's really hard to just get back to where I was. Which is good, you know, that means that, you know, at least we have a concrete goal to shoot for. And I made it through that. I ducked! I was ducking! Asshead hole. Shouldn't have jumped over there. Now I'm stuck for a second. Alright. Again. Fans that suck in. Let's look at the timing. Alright, that's how you get through that. Now we've got more. Okay, it just takes patience and timing. What a effing concept. Oh no, it's gas. Son of a bitch. Well, turns out there was gas up there. That's pretty fucking inconvenient, frankly. I mean, can't I just hold my breath? No? Say yes to me, say no to me. Ugh. This is a tough game. No one has ever doubted that. Okay, that's why I can't do this casually. Can't just run through there and expect to win. Oh boy. Shut up, Queen. You may be pretty on the outside, but you're rotten on the inside. Actually, you might not be. Hell, maybe the queen that we're rescuing, Angelica, is a really bad person. Maybe this is all a political coup to save an oppressed world. I don't even know. We know next to nothing about these characters. We should probably do some research on this. Anybody got any ideas? I'm willing to listen to them. Of course, the Dark Queen isn't paying her paycheck, now is she? No. No, she's not. Turbo Tunnel. I'm in no shape to be playing this level today. I assure you, this is going to be ugly. Very ugly. That's the easiest Space Invaders section. Wait a minute. Those rats aren't wearing any pants. Wait a minute. I'm not wearing any pants. Wait a minute. Frogs don't have any external genitalia, so it doesn't matter. Wait a minute. Rats do, so it should matter. Wait a minute. Every cartoon I watched from the Warner Brothers in the 80s to 90s had the same problem. I'm so non-confused and conflating a problem for hype. But you already guessed that. Turbo Tunnel time. I was playing F-Zero GX earlier today. The Turbo Tunnel should be nothing to me. That being said, I didn't do very well at F-Zero GX, and I was playing it in, Anaglyphic 3D mode, after not having really played it in years, and I was just doing some, random PC stress tests, and it was fun. It looked good. Unfortunately, my video card couldn't quite keep up at the highest settings, so that's another reason that upgrading my video card will be good for the whole channel. I'll be able to play stuff like that without having any lag and being able to do it at a solid 60 frames per second and 1080p and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. It might be kind of pointless recording at 1080p, but I do like recording at 60 frames per second, because that's what, you know, a lot of these fast old Nintendo games run at. And sometimes you miss, like flashing effects and stuff. That was a huge problem in the early days of YouTube. You could only upload stuff at 30 frames per second, and the games ran at 60 frames per second, so if you had fireballs or something that were flashing or semi-invisible enemies, sometimes they just go invisible, and if you wanted them to show up on your video at all, you'd have to interpolate it. But no one ever interpolated their videos. I sure didn't until I figured out what it was, and then I always did it. Well, almost always. I did it whenever I could, let's put it that way. Ah, interpolation. That's the way to go for any classic NES or SNES or Sega games if you're recording them at 30. That way, if there's flashing fireballs or ghosts or something, you'll be able to see them. It's not a perfect solution, but it works really well. And here we are. This area screwed me earlier today. Let's see if I can do a little better this time. I still haven't memorized these initial logs. What's up with that? Yep, there we... okay. Yeah, it just... my timing is horrible. But if you immediately roll backwards, you can get extra 5,000 points every time you start one of these levels like this. Whew! Yes! That's what I was looking for. If I could just get the 1-up every time I fail, you know, I'll be in better shape than I was. which you would think would be easy with practice, and it is. For people who are good at practicing things, I'm not great. No! I need that! I need those to live! Well, I actually, saved all my health. What are the odds of that? 100% if you know what you're doing. I was trying to headbutt that for the extra points that it would have gotten me. Headbutting tends to get you more points than pipe hitting things, and pipe hitting gives you... I mean, both headbutting and pipe give you less points than a full combo, but you're a lot more likely to get hit. I am failing. Okay, focus. I was perfectly focused, and it didn't really help that time. Such is the nature of the gamer life. I need to get him stuck in a corner. Stuck in a corner. Any second now. Okay, let's do it at the proper angle. There we go. Don't let his feet touch the ground. That's how you get through that fight. Now comes the part that screwed me. All them landmines. But you know, usually I get a really good pattern and they're easy to dodge, but sometimes they just don't. There's a 1-up. Thank you, 1-up. I appreciate your presence in this game. Oh shit! See? Give me my 5,000 points. That time, if I hadn't been on the bottom, I could have dodged anywhere else, but I was on the bottom. So, maybe staying on the bottom in this level just isn't advisable whatsoever. I mean, the first few times I played this level, I beat it without a hitch. Well, not the first few times, but like the second... I knew I was going to lose that one right away. Ah, missed the bar. See, I need to keep getting the 1-up every time, at the very least. Hugely important. Oh god! And see, that time I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. I have lost all semblance of skill at this level. Why can't I surf anymore? Why? Why, Johnny? Why? I tried. I practiced. I practiced every day. Look, see that? Game over on the damn surfing level, which has been no problem except for the first time I ever played it. Every time after that, it's been a piece of cake. And, furthermore, I can't use the excuse that it's because I had a couple of beers, because I've had a couple of beers like 80% of the time I've done episodes of this, and it hasn't affected me so far, and I haven't even had that many beers this time. I've had fewer than usual. So, what gives? What's throwing me off this time? And I missed the 1-up. What is it? What am I missing? This is a good question. Come back! Hate you! Break your face! Mr. Space. You know, I don't need to worry about maximizing points here. Reason being, I can max out my points in the elevator if I get desperate. So, what is even the point? Oh, Right, so I don't get kicked by tall walkers. My impatience is going to be the death of me. Surely. Alright, Big Blag. Why don't you purchase yourself a non-Speedo style swimsuit so that I don't feel awkward about being in close proximity to you. I just think they look weird, alright? They're like underpants. Would you wear your underpants swimming? I mean, I would, but that's usually because I'm going with all the classy ladies, and I'm just jumping in a fancy hotel pool that I didn't plan on being at. But they were all like, hey, come over and hang out. We love your questionable looks, your questionable reputation, your lack of appreciable income, and your poor social skills. Come hang out with us. And I'm like, alright, ladies. Untrue story. See, I start fantasizing and I stop focusing, and this is what happens. Is this what you guys wanted? Because it's not what I wanted, and I don't think it's what y'all wanted either. So, easy level, easy boss, and they're both giving me trouble today. I know. It's because I'm trying to trap him in a corner. See, if I wasn't trying to trap him in a corner, I'd take this more slowly, which is what I need to do. Okay. This is fair enough. Also need to stay more middling. Not there. That would be a bad place to be, in the middle of the road. 3/4 of the way through the screen. That's where the 1-up lives. In case I hadn't made that clear before. If these things were a little less random, I'd memorize them. But by the same token, if they were not random at all, they would probably be harder to dodge. Shut up, Black Queen. Up we go. Not Black Queen, Dark Queen. Not the Red Queen. Not the White Queen. Not any colored queen, but the Dark Queen. Not the Green Queen. Not the Scream Queen. Not the Fall Off the Damn Snake Queen. Not Princess Angelica. Not Princess What's-Her-Name. Not Queen Hideous Repulsive Slugging... or Pulsating... Slug for a butt. The Queen from Earthworm Jim. I don't remember her damn name. Do you know the one I'm talking about? Of course you do. Or maybe you don't. In which case, play Earthworm Jim. Great game. The second one was pretty good, too. One of the rare cases where the sequel was, you know, good and the original was good. Well, I shouldn't say rare. Damn it! That's gonna cost me. I tried to quickly run. There we go. Okay. We are back. Gotta get back. Back to the shaft. Samurai Jack. Elevator shaft. See? And that took me a lot less time than... Actually, I have no idea how much time that took me, but I'm pretty sure it was less than half an hour. So, you know, probably just faster to walk back to this level. That's all. Can't believe I lived through that. Now, remember, I can grind lives right here. It takes longer than it would to just lose all my lives and get back. So, maybe just don't do it. Although, if I get really, really good at this level and I can beat it, then the question becomes, do I grind a bunch of levels so I'll have a whole lot for the next attempt at the next level? Which could be a good thing. Ha! Ha 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 ha! My theory was right. I got it. You see what I did there? I waited till the gap was moving to the left, right to the left of the jump, and with proper timing I got the one up and I lived. Outstanding. So now we know the secret of that. These guys are still kind of tricky, just because of their weird hitbox and timing. Well, not that tricky. I just make it look hard. See, by coming back here again, I am remembering things that I've forgotten, I'm getting better at timing, and I've also now been drinking for, what, an hour and 5 minutes, so I'm getting my muscle memory back. My drinking muscle memory. This is good. This is good. I was completely sober when I started, and, well, I just wasn't making it. Now, I'd like to specify to everyone in the audience, do not get like I am. It's not good for your health, and it's not good for your sanity. Just don't do it. Say no. Drink in moderation. I hit left once, and I went dashing. Anyway, my point is, I know I do a lot of glorifying of heavy drinking, but, you know, in reality, please, drink in moderation. Don't get to the point that I am, where you have heart troubles and whatnot. Do as Ross says, not as he does. I guarantee you, you'll be happier. This has been a public service announcement from your old pal Rosser. Now, for those of you who are gonna drink anyway, let's rock out. Unless you're underage, in which case do not rock out whatsoever. Okay, now this has been a PSA announcement from your old pal Rosser. I don't know why I give a crap about the next generation. They don't do anything but get on my damn lawn. They beat me out for the job market. But I love the young people. Not physically. That'd be gross. I'm too old for that crap. Most of you are. I'm looking at you, multi-millionaires who marry trophy wives. That shit ain't cute, man. Why don't you leave some trophy wives for the rest of us, huh? You ever think of that? Not that I'd want a trophy wife. All I want is a wife that's a whole lot smarter than me, and who actually exists in real three-dimensional space. You know, not being imaginary and all would be kind of a boon. But who doesn't like to fantasize about having a wife, a husband, Or just a friend with some benefits. A lot of my friends, they have detriments. Looking at you, Guthrie. Nah, I'm kidding. Guthrie's alright. Gotta come hang out more often. But he would have to drive for 4 hours, which is a bit of a problem. It usually is. Alright. Wait for that. No, 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 no. Okay. My timing was off on that one. At least this round has been a little more consistent. I wish those flies were worth points. That didn't make me feel a little better. That didn't make me feel better, though. It's alright. I have continues now. Not that I'm there yet. At all. I am getting better at this level, though, I think. Overall. Which is nice. Give me my points. My points. Shit. I made my own mistake there. Now I have to lie about it. That's how that saying goes, right? You made your mistake, now lie about it. I'll be damned. It worked twice in a row. It's fun figuring out new techniques and tricks. It really is. To get through these guys, you gotta hit pretty much every button and left and right constantly to just kind of jiggle them off. Of course, it would be better if I could just bust them up with my lead pipe. Very much more reliable, that. You know, something I didn't mention, but it almost seemed like the enemies were getting faster the more points I got. I don't think that's true, but that was my perception. I think it might have been a lot of paranoia, though. Okay. Thought for sure I missed that one. But I didn't. Pretty good. Try to land in the middle of these, and they can't hit you initially. I've mentioned that before, but I should mention it every time just to hammer it into my own head, because that's where I need it the most. I mean, if you guys are playing this, that's awesome, and I hope that my advice helps. But right now, I need to beat this game for me. And for whoever requested it. Who even requested this initially? I wrote this down back before I was keeping logs of who requested what, so it could have been anyone, honestly. It's, you know, I just have so many requests that I'm just now getting around to this one. That's messed up, man. See, now if I could play games 24/7, I'd get around to all of my requests, but the problem with that is, everyone would get so damn bored of watching these that, you know, people would get burnt out. That's why I don't record, like, 50 episodes a day. I would love to do that. But there ain't enough time in the world to watch it. Hell. I know because I have, like, 50 subscriptions that I watch every day when they record, and, you know, sometimes I'm like, man, this is overwhelming. That's why I don't want to do too much, but I also don't want to do too little. It's this weird, delicate balance, you know? And delicate balances ain't exactly my thing. And they never will That was stupid, and they never will be. I don't do delicate balances. I load 1,000 pounds on one side of the seesaw, and then I hit the other side with a 10-ton hammer and launch it into space. That's how you balance a load, man. I am sad that that happened. You guys saw what happened there, right? I haven't triggered the fan, have I? Okay, there it is. Okay, I can do a small jump, and that'll change the timing. So, timing on the up bounce, it's coming. Now, timing on the up bounce, it's going. So, the up bounce and the enemy timings aren't quite the same. I'm not sure if what I said makes sense to those people, but at least a couple of you will get that. It's all about things. Video game things. Programming things. Like, maybe that thing is programmed to squirt every 40 frames, and the one up top is programmed to electrocute every 50 frames, and that's why they don't have the exact same timing. So you have to wait until you have an opening where they will both be missed by your face. Which I didn't there. That was the exact wrong example of that. But you saw how I could have made it before if I'd gone at a different timing, right? Oh. Okay. These jumps are a bunch of crap. I've made it. Happy that I made it. Okay. Now, I remembered that gas. How the hell am I gonna dodge this? I think I'm gonna do it by being on this side. Waiting until the upper gap is on its way to the right, and I'm on the way to the right, and the gas has just gone. Okay, these gaps are timed together, so that's not going to be an option. There we go. Alright. It was easier than I was making it look. More gas. What's the next problem we'll find ourselves in? I can't wait to find out. Electricity. Wait for it. Alright. More of the same. What? 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 Anger. It's all right. We made a new top record of how far we got. Now we just have to improve it a little more. I think we can just go up a little farther and maybe, just maybe, we'll at least make it to a boss. I know who the boss of this level is, I just don't know what his patterns are or how to beat him. It's Robo-Manus, by the way. He returned at Battletoads meets Double Dragon. In fact, most of these bosses did. That's where I first experienced most of them. Battletoads meets Double Dragon, the Ultimate Team. Specifically, the SNES version, which I had as a kid. I bought it from a rental store that was going out of business, along with the Lost Vikings, which was a fantastic game. I would love to be playing the Lost Vikings right now. It was a puzzle game that could be played two-player, with, you know, each person taking control of one of a set of Vikings that had specific skills in their own item list. And then you could switch, both of you could switch to the other one and move around like that. In fact, I think the Lost Viking crew made a cameo in World of Warcraft. Because I did play that briefly, even though I don't like playing online games. I had a friend or two who was really into it at the time, so I played it for maybe a year, and I was so thrilled that the Lost Vikings were in it. Because, you know, they were an earlier Blizzard game. And Blackthorn, of course, is a reference in Diablo 3, at least, and maybe 2 as well. That was another great Blizzard game. The Great Gizzard! It was the Great Gizzard, Charlie Brown. It was a great Blizzard game, which I did a run of earlier. And is this thing ever going to line up with my jump? Yes, it is. Probably drew that out a little longer than I needed to. Okay, so here's while I'll be restarting this level forever and a day, because apparently there aren't any checkpoints in the whole rest of... I hit left once. Is this glitchy? Has anyone ever else experienced this, where you hit left once and all of a sudden you're just running? Down, right, down right, down right, down right, down right. Yeah, because even if you do it, it takes you a couple of frames of animation to actually get there. Something suspicious going on, Lucy. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it, said Bobby Budnick. That's a Salute Your Shorts reference. Anyone remember Salute Your Shorts? Pete and Pete? Hey Dude? Wienerville? Some of these shows you can't even, are not even available online or on DVD or anywhere, which is a shame because a lot of them were really great parts of my childhood. But my childhood was back before they started making, like, good records of shit. You know, that was before digital media, so, like, everything had to be saved on this giant-ass VHS tape that took forever to store. Oh crap. Alright, let's make some progress, shall we? I want to get a little bit farther this time. I want to. I really want to. If I don't, that's fine. Not gonna cry. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. But still, it would be nice if I made it just a little bit farther every time. Oh crap. I screwed this up. And yet I lived. Amazing. Okay, alright. That wasn't bad. Alright, gas up top. So I want to go over here. We've established that. Hi-yo. Okay. Now all the electrics. Maybe a little more gas. Just a bit more gas. thought for sure I could make it on that one. Let's get over here. Alright. Little more. Hey, it's hit! Thanks for that, dickweed. Okay. Duck. I need to duck. I need to dodge. I need to duck and dodge. So we made it to Robo Manus. So I actually made it to the end of this level. We made actual... Wow. I've been recording for an hour and a half. Well, I guess I should suppose that I ought to make some progress in 3 damn episodes worth of footage. Nonetheless, we'll try this next time, okay? We'll try to beat that robot sumbitch at the top of the elevator shaft, but until then, thank you all very much for watching. This has been your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.